Verydarkman does not like the Igbos. That is why he's not talking about Mazi and Nnamdikanu. You know what? Yeah, I think it's time for me to tell you people the truth and to let you people know what you don't know. You see, some of us are privileged to some information, but we just don't talk. Even though we know, we act like we don't know. We'll just keep on trying. Let's see if a miracle will happen. In the case of Nnamdikanu, he will most likely, listen to the word, Mazi Nnamdikanu will most likely spend another 20 years in jail. As a matter of fact, the original plan for Nnamdikanu is to be released when he's old, when he's weak and don't have any strength in him again to talk or to fight. What you people don't know is like this, right? The Eastern governors, the Igbos, the Eastern governors, they are the one, not just the governors, down to the elite, down to the rich Igbo men, down to the big businessmen. These people write letters. These people have meetings with security agencies and presidency that for no reason on planet Earth should they release Nnamdikanu. What is their reason? They claim that the Eastern region is at peace. But if they release Nnamdikanu, it will be a threat to national peace. It will be a threat to the peace of the Eastern region. Down to the big businessmen. I'm just telling you this thing is the fact. Down to the big businessmen. They say, no. We are okay now. We are doing our business. There's no problem. We have minor insecurity problem, right? But it is better than when you let Nnamdikanu to come out. So Nnamdikanu, all these courts you are seeing, they go courts, they good. Bro, all those things now just kamikaze. They will keep on adjourning this case for like 10, 15 years. Now, let me tell you the craziest part. Nnamdikanu, on the other hand, is not diplomatic. He's a fighter. He's a fierce fighter. He knows what he wants, and he does not bend to pressure. That's why even a few weeks ago, he even said it, that if he leaves the court today, say in the next few minutes, something will happen for the East. Do you understand? In the next few minutes, something is going to happen in the East. They are terrified. They are terrified. Bro, they are still doing sit at home because of this guy. They are still doing sit at home on Mondays. The government have tried to change the sit at home, but it's not working. Then imagine if you now let him come outside, where he has some core people that believe in his movement in the Eastern region. A lot of these big business Igbo men, they pay heavily. When you hear heavily, they pay heavily to make sure that guy don't ever see the dawn of day. He will be released. He will not be touched. They'll not go buy him. But bro, that man will be released when maybe my pikin don't reach like 15 years. Unless if miracle happen. Listen, unless if miracle happen. Unless if miracle happen. Has been designed to be there till his bone weaks. How many big business person, how many influential person from the Eastern region have opened his mouth to say free this guy? How many? How many influential? How many? Now, you complain. Oh, they are giving peace deals to terrorists in the north. Boko Haram, they give them peace deal. It is because peace deal, this is how peace deal works. The governor of the state can sometimes suggest, he go send people. Do you understand? Go talk to these people. Go talk to the terrorists. Say, Alpha, are you willing to lay your arm? This thing has been going on for a long time. Are you willing to lay down your arm so that you can just let everything go? Do you understand? That person goes to negotiate and come back. If it is a green light, the governor now can go approach security agencies like the NSAs. Come follow them talk. NSA will come say, okay, since now your state's no wala. Then sometimes it is the NSA and the security agencies. Now then go come tell the governor, say, we need to do a peace deal. But in the Eastern region, nobody is going to say, Mona, release this guy. Because they are all terrified. Do you understand? The popular names in politics in the East, they don't want Nnamdikanu to come out. You know why? Because if this guy comes out, and maybe you are trying to be a governor, and he says you are not going to be a governor, you will not be the governor. Do you understand? Even though you will later be that governor here, blood go spill. If you say you want to be president and you say, don't be you we want, you who no wants you cannot lead the Igbos, it is you we want. Guess what? your people, the attention, the support you have in the East will be divided. Do you understand? So, verydarkman is not talking about Nnamdi Kanu. That's not true. In the past, I have. As a matter of fact, there was one time I spoke about Nnamdi Kanu. I was called and I was warned. Yeah, but I still spoke about him. I was called and I was warned. Omoyele Sowore have been arrested. What I'm telling you now, Omoyele Sowore knows. But he was hoping for a miracle. Just like every one of us that hope for a miracle. He risked it to hope for a miracle. That just in case, let's just try if it will work and they will release this guy. Sowore was just hoping for a miracle to happen. Okay, yes, maybe this miracle will happen. Let's try. Maybe we won't put a little bit of pressure. But he didn't know. I would say he didn't know. He knew he was going to be arrested. He was just trying his best. Do you understand? But guess what? We are not going to stop. We'll still keep on trying. But I'm just telling you, this is the original design. Because these governors in the Eastern region are telling the president, are telling the security operative, are telling the NSCs, are telling the DSS, are telling the police, are telling the army that this guy is a threat to state peace, is a threat to national peace. You can never let this guy go. And him, on the other hand, Nnamdikanu ready for sale. Now I still let them say, if I come out today, all of now, una go collect one after the other. So, like I said, this whole thing, it has been designed. All the court cases, so they adjourn the case for 10, 15 years. They will let him go. They will not touch him. They'll feed him. They'll clothe him. Anything he wants, he'll get. If he wants a phone, if he wants a laptop, they give it to him. If he wants to fuck, they get him a girl. Anything he wants, yeah, they'll give it to him. Then they will leave him later. When they don't leave him at old age, they'll come give him one national award. They'll come give him one national award. They'll come say, he has been resistant, he's a leader, he's a OON, Order of the Niger. Bro. I really wish him, Nnamdi Kanu, was diplomatic though. But again, I mean, I think what he's doing is probably what I would do too, if I was ever in his shoe. You understand? But he also needs to also be diplomatic. Because he know really tell them, say, okay, no Allah, no fight again. Then maybe when he can't go outside, he can fight. But if they still tell them every day, say, we will scatter everywhere. And the sad part is, say, now, if he can't tell them, say, he no go fight again, they no go believe. They will stick back. So please don't put some allegation on me that it's because what I know you don't know, what I have seen you don't see it. The information I'm privileged to, you are not privileged to those information. So we are not the same. And this has nothing to do with the Igbo. Stop trying to force a narrative and a propaganda that I hate Igbos. This is, I don't know why you all want to do that, but it's your business. Anyways, peace and love, don't play. If you play, don't learn, I will learn the hard way.